So I put earbuds in my ears and then I put headphones over them so they don't fall out. Now I'm driving with headphones.
Well, why don't you just
It's fucking weird.
Why don't you just get a pair of headphones? Headphones like the ones that you wear.
I have headphones, but they're for my computer. They're for video gaming, the gaming headset.
Yeah.
But they hold my earbuds in. I'm a confusing person.
You're starting to sound like fucking Isaac.
Yeah, I don't have.
That's what Isaac does. Isaac wears his earbuds and then he puts earmuffs over it.
Yeah, does he have big ear holes too?
Probably. Probably, yeah. I mean, Lord knows what holes he's stuffing things into, so.
Is Roger still here? I'll let it rip for Isaac, or Roger. I was going to say Isaac.
He's probably still listening.
There you go, Isaac.
Oh. Yeah, I told you he was listening. He's always listening. Ow.
Oh, I see big boxes light up. Fucking loud. It's a loud truck.
Yeah, it's I can still hear you. Lower back, so.
I don't have Bluetooth in my truck.
Well, you also have.
Old girl, but she's faithful.
The old girls last longer. She's got the look. Oh yeah.
Oh, I should put McDonald's griddle.
McGriddle you can't get now.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
They stopped serving those at 11 o'clock. You can still get a McMuffin, but those things suck.
Yeah, they suck.
I find the McMuffins are so fucked. Like the English muffin part is so rubbery.
Yeah, that's not fresh.
No, I like my sweet little pancake thingy and the sausage. Na 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 na. Oh, maybe you could get a peanut parfait blizzard.
I don't have a Dairy Queen.
What?
Well,
do you not?
No big deal, but it's too
I was
far
just
away from where I'm going.
Okay, well, I'm lost because I'm picturing you going to the beer store, and I only know the one beer store, and there's a DQ right next to it.
Yeah, remember that place we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
Molested?
Yeah.
Yeah. Closer to there.
Okay, you're in betweeny.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm not a molester.
You said you quit, but you quit.
That's in the 70s.
You quit, but you didn't get out all the way. Poor pussy.
I need to get a new car with Bluetooth. This is stupid.
Did you
Smoking. I probably shouldn't be smoking. It's probably good.
You do. I was supposed to stay in a little motel in that area one night. Man, that was fucking creepy.
Close to here?
Yep. Yep.
One or two around.
Just one little fucking, yeah, it was just like oh. And I remember it was late, like it was already dark when I pulled up there, and I'm like, this is fucking eerie.
Everything's eerie around here.
I want a barbecue.
Oh my god, I should get some steaks.
Oh shit, I should get some peppers.
I have a couple moose roasts left.
Oh, moose.
Nature's cow.
Where you going, Pamela? Oh, David's here.
David.
David, Pissy was talking about your big bush. Pamela, have a good day, hon. I don't know where you're going, but I hope it's fun. I should take some.
What is ouch? I need to know what ouch is.
I don't know. Just ouch, motherfucker. Couple burgers. I make such good burgers.
I'm not going into the store with a headset on, so I'll be back in a second.
Come on, you can pull off better than Sam Sour Dog.
No, I need a mask.
Yeah, why not? Put your underwear over your face.
I'm already a man, so that works.
There you go. Halfway there.
Okay, David better be up here when I get back. Hang on.
David, you heard that? You heard that, David? The afternoon crew is coming. I should make something. The afternoon crew. I'm learning, you fuckers. I am learning, you guys. I know the morning part and I know the afternoon part now. Aw, thanks, Big Daddy David. Big Daddy David, be nice to Pissy. He tried to jump on the train and lost his legs. Poor fucker. And he almost slammed his dick off in the truck door. Good day, Red. I'm gonna make myself some leftover pasta spaghetti. Sprinkle some stinky cheese on this sheet. Where's Julie today? I haven't seen Julie at all this morning. Don't know where she's. Hope everything's okay, Julie. Maybe I should text her. I'm the worst texting friend to have. Just FYI. I am the worst. Especially if I'm live. If I'm doing a live and you text me or message me, I'm the worst for checking it.
David's not back yet, eh?
He was here. I mean, I gave him a couple of hints about things, or Or maybe he's putting some pants. He's still here. Maybe he's just putting pants on. Or taking them off. Maybe he's taking them off for you.
At least Pamela's still here.
Pamela came back. I don't know where the fuck she went, but it was literally 30 seconds and she's back.
Well, that's me. She can't stay away.
Yeah. She's addicted.
She's a dick. She's addicted to me.
I think I'm only saying that because the song Addicted to Love was just playing. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Yeah, Red is here. I'm getting it. There's the morning crew,
All my girls are here.
and then the afternoon crew. David joined again, so he's back. I don't know. He's prairie dogging.
Can we block him?
Can we block who? David?
Yeah.
He just said hi, pissy.
No, get up here and say hi, Pissy.
Like he used his words. Use your words, big
Your
guy.
voice.
Use your words. Pamela, we did. We miss you so much. No, look at that.
Sabbatical.
Look at Big Daddy just did you good, pissy.
My man.
He sucked up hard to you. And I only told him
After
about
all he's done to me.
your bush a little bit. That's it.
It's a lot of bush.
Yeah, didn't stop him from coming in. It's like I'm coming back for
He always
you.
comes back.
Yeah, that's you. You do that. Bring it back to love. David, I hope you're doing well, having a good day, and that you've eaten a piece of bacon. I understand when these people say, Jenny goes live all day. She has no life. I don't have no life. Here we go.
She's such a loser.
I am.
But the same people who were up at 4 o'clock this morning fucking Mouth and Kenny. Creating fake accounts just to talk to them.
Yeah. They don't realize I do it for them. I mean, if I didn't do it all day, starting early, then they wouldn't have any content at all. They'd have nothing to say. That is a lot of permo.
He used to keep me going until Mummy went live. But she's not my mummy anymore.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'm moving to Alberta like your other son.
I respected her time slot.
She's dead to me.
She's dead to us all, Pissy. She's dead to us all.
I was the last one to fall off the train.
Ugh. I'm gonna slide this spaghetti down my throat.
Like that necklace you wore in that picture?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna wear this.
Slide it between your udders.
My udders. I'm so utterly
That guy's
impressed.
overset.
Utterly impressed. Poor triplets. I'm feeding them, Pamela. Fuck.
You're fine.
Yeah. Fuck, they're more demonic. Oh, yeah. No, every time I look into the black, beady eyes, I'll just pretend they got them from an octopus and not for Gurney.
You're better off, really.
That's so meaty.
Get it.
Oh, see, now I just, I took out the burger meat to make some hamburgers, and now I'm all excited for my hamburgers. Make good.
Roger still here?
Of course he is. He's still here around somewhere.
My boy. It's not here.
I don't know why David's doing some prairie dogging though. David's still listening. Maybe he's trying to get up to speed on crypto so he can come in and give you some advice first. Vroom vroom, bitch. Vroom vroom.
Never take crypto advice from David.
Cat is back. I'm really sick and tired of her shit.
Who?
Cat.
Oh, she's a little prairie dogger.
I think she's just up there chilling with those homos she hired to do her yard. I mean, I don't blame her, but again, I'm sick and tired of your shit, Cat. Sick and tired of your shit. And now it's the weekend again, so we know that she's probably gonna be gone all weekend. I hope you're baking a lot, Kat. And if you are baking a lot, I will DM you my address. Just fucking shit. Can this straight fucking poke? Yeah.
Sorry, I was fucking noisy that whole time. I was just looking down at my phone now.
Holy shit, Pixie, why are you so loud? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm home. I'm home safe.
Oh. Good job.
Oh, it's windy. Oh, fuck.
Don't do it again.
Hang on, I gotta pee.
Again. Okay, shut the truck door first, then pull it out to go pee. Don't want any incidents.
Ow!
Oh, well, what can you do? When it's too big, it's too big. Just fucking beat that shit around and slam doors on it whenever. David, Pissy hurt his dicky bird. Twice. Everybody must be working. Red's probably still working too. Everybody had an early shift set, which is good if you worked early, right? That means you're off early. You finish early and it's Friday. Oh, there's Red. Sorry, I didn't see you. I was putting spaghetti in my mouth.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Getting shit together. What the hell is on my fucking
What
dogs?
happened?
Sometimes. No, I just realized that I'm not even gonna say it online. Just my dogs. My dogs.
I just heard what is on my fuck, and I'm like, yay! Do I get 3 guesses?
Say it's
probably-
dog vomit.
Oh, that's not a good thing on your fuck. Nope. Let's not
No,
have
it's-
that.
And it's on my couch. Which is very gross.
Do you ladies know what a lilac bush is?
Yes, they're beautiful and I'm allergic to them.
Is this one of them?
It looks like it is, yes.
Yep.
Do I have like a
apart
lilac
from
tree?
Well, yeah, like,
I've been cutting around the side.
no. Is it?
That looks like a lilac bush.
Okay, maybe.
You know, you can make lilac, like jelly
Wine?
and
Potpourri.
lilac wine and all of that wonderful stuff.
I
made
just cut
lilac.
around it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get rid of it.
No, don't get rid of it. It's beautiful. Unless you're allergic to it, don't get rid of it.
I hate mowing around stuff.
Well, sometimes you gotta mow around things that are beautiful for the sake of keeping the beauty in the world.
I am beauty in the world.
You could, you know what?
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Aren't they good for smells too, though? So, like, if you're out in the woods, like, just take a little lilac stem of your tree and stick it in your boxers.
No, but they are good. Like if you're lost out in the woods and stuff like that. Like I mean, really, really, really lost, and you're not gonna find you for a couple days. You can make like lilac tea and stuff like that.
Oh, I love being lost in the woods for days. It's awesome.
Great.
I do that a lot, actually, like bushcraft stuff.
Yeah, I used to when I was younger.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while, but
Loved it when I was a sea cadet, and I used to go and do like 6 to 8 weeks of camp just in the bush.
yep, I was an air cadet. That's what I would do. It
Right? Yep.
was great. Air crew survival. I learned how to do rescues, all of that stuff. It was fun. Build a lean-to, build a shelter. Thanks for sticking around last night there, Piss. I think,
Oh, no, I was at work. You guys were keeping me company.
yeah,
I was coming back from Montreal.
Kenny kind of needed the support. That was pretty unhinged.
Wow. So they really did do last night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The accounts were fucking crazy.
Yep. They were all coming in. Like, everyone.
Gigi, Country Girl Tanya, fucking Sammy Sourdog was in there at one point. Fucking everybody was just fucking smashing them.
Wow.
There was like a fake Country Girl Tanya and then a real Country Girl Tanya.
I think they were the same person on 2 devices.
And then there was, who else was there? There was the Gigi account was coming in. There was the Flying Purple People Eater, Dark Crystal, all of them.
Jesus.
Misfit Toys, yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was in Nick Smith's live?
Yeah, they were going in Nick's live, and like, honestly, it was a really chill live, right? Like, he was sitting in the parking lot doing his thing, and Kenny just needed to talk, so Sarah and I were in there, and Piss was in, and it was just, they just kept coming in. They just kept coming in and saying like really nasty shit. And for what?
Well, we all know they're fucking nasty, deplorable pieces of shit, so.
Like,
He kept reacting every time they came in. He would say something.
yeah,
That's what I told him. Like, you just stop saying
Right.
shit, and they'll stop
Like-
fucking doing it.
given that also though, like he's definitely like, and he made it clear last night, like he's in a very a sensitive place right now in his journey, and yeah, those reactions were coming out of a place of like,
Well, he definitely is, and he's admitting it, right? Like, he talks about it all the time about his therapy and everything else. He's doing something about it. So now these arseholes are like, yeah, definitely an easier target.
yeah,
Yeah, they spotted some weakness in the area they attacked.
God.
And this is why they do it with Julie, too, because Julie's the same thing, right? It's the reactions.
Yep. They find emotional people and they just prey on them.
Yep, because out of all of us, none of us, we don't go over there if Julie goes over there.
Where? Isaac's?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not allowed over there.
Oh, me. I don't know how many times I've been blocked and unblocked over there.
It was, yeah.
Even before this
He
all
told me
started.
like 6 months ago, we were in a chat and Isaac came in, we were in somebody's live and he came in and he's like, I unblocked you. And I was like,
Yeah.
please don't. I'm having way more fun being blocked. And then I went into his live like a month ago or something, a couple weeks ago, and he's like, oh, you made a second account to come in because I already blocked you. I was like, no, you unblocked me a long fucking time ago.
What was he said about me yesterday? He's like, Jenny's so butthurt because she subscribed to my page or my thing or whatever, and then I booted her or whatever. I'm like, bitch, please. I'm like, yeah, I subscribed once. I never once fucking renewed it, but I was always around.
Such a scab.
my existence in fucking Isaac's life irritated the shit out of him.
That's where I remember meeting you, Jenny, is you got blocked or you got muted or something. I was like, free Jenny.
Yeah.
And I spelt your name wrong, but with a Y.
Because I was like, I know,
But
like,
that's like the first time I remember you.
as soon as I put a comment down or something in Isaac's live, I knew I was going to be muted every day. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have much to do or say in Isaac's live, but as soon as I spoke up, I irritated the shit out of him. But yeah, I said one or two things. Boom, Jenny was muted, and Pissy's like, free Jenny!
I just donate all the time.
Fucking failure. Hey, I was optimistic for Isaac when I first came across him because I was all like, falling for the stuff that he was saying about himself, about him being autistic and everything else. And I was like, okay, I don't agree with much that he says. I don't really like what he says a lot, but good on him. If he's autistic and he's got all these boundaries or, things that are stopping him from doing things, but he's surpassing that and doing something. Yeah, it's fucking TikTok, it's YouTube, it's whatever. But I'm like, hey, at least you're doing something. So I was like, good on you, buddy. Subscribe to him. And then a week later, I'm like, this fucking guy, I don't know if he's autistic or not, but he's a fucking douche. And he knows right from wrong. And fuck you.
Well, there's things in
I'm
life like
screenshotting this right now.
you can't use as an excuse, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, I have a son that is autistic, and it's definitely moderate, and so you would be like high functioning autistic, so which means that you should know better than what my son does. My son would never ever act the way that you act. That's fucking disgusting. And I lost all.
I'm waiting for the perfect time where this carpet is on top of Jenny's face, where you can kind of see it like a beard. Oh, fuck.
that's an odd comment.
Did you not see her picture?
Now I'm fucking trying to give it to you.
I was trying to make it look like a perfect beard. I was going to screenshot it, but it didn't work out.
It's so stupid. My slipper will fucking do it. My slipper takes away everything. So weird. Probably put clothes on at some point.
Nah. Take your shirt off. I did.
All right. After I eat this spaghetti.
Whoever the flying purple people eater is, makes comments about the church issue, like calls me Pastor Red. So I don't know if that's a Crystal or linked to that account. Like,
Fancy brought it up yesterday. Yesterday. No one was even talking about you whatsoever, but yep, she just threw it out there. Something about Red and the preacher and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah.
like I don't understand what the big deal about it was. I went to church. Okay.
There isn't a big deal about it. Look where it's coming from. That's the fucking...
Yeah. I went to a church. I didn't like the way the church behaved, so I called the church out. It's weird how they do that though. Like they find like different things and they think like it's I don't know, they think they got a big win or whatever and it's like no, no.
I don't know.
Like 35 different accounts, so
Oh, it was unreal. Absolutely
they
unreal.
just had to say shit. They had something to say.
Like we
Like,
figured
I-
they must have been, it was like what, a 6-7 hour live. And that they had been watching for that length of time because one of them comes out and made a comment. It was Crystal that made a comment about something Sarah had said like 2 hours prior. And she said it like it was like some kind of dig or burn or it was, you know, like a gotcha moment. What the fuck? Like, it's weird that you're just sitting out there all night long watching this live. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
It's weird behavior.
And Shay was in the live for like
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours. Muted.
Yeah, you
Didn't
did.
say shit. Everybody's talking shit on her. She just sat there fucking watching. Like nothing else to do.
But it was cool because, like, it wasn't cool, but it was interesting. So Nick was sitting there, right? He sits there and he waits until the staff of the mall, like, leaves. And, like, he's not doing anything. It's just making his presence known and whatnot, right? And a couple of the women came out and, like, they were leaving. Like, they looked at him, they smiled, and they waved. And, like, they knew him. Like, thank you, appreciate it. Got in their car, went home. And then near the end of it, cruisers pulled up because there was somebody there that was pretty shady and something was like happening and cruisers pulled up and they were talking to the guy and they handled that and then about 20 minutes later these 3 randos like were walking by but the one girl, like 2 of them were in black and looked like they were adults and one of them looked like was dressed like a teenager.
Young.
Yeah, was looking young, and it just like I had a lot of questions. There was a lot of red flags about that situation, and they were from what Nick
Yeah.
was saying, and I know the area they were heading to like a pretty bad neighborhood.
And the guy that was with them was like kicking bike stands and shit and like,
Yeah,
you know, aggressive. Like, if I was Nick, I would have like drove by or at least something like tried to intimidate him a little bit or fucking.
that's what I was thinking. Like, but I also think like he watched them really closely, so I think like he got an idea of like what they look like and stuff like that, and he's going to keep an eye out.
Yeah, and you can't just attack people for being suspicious. So
No,
I
The
don't
fuck
land him
I
back in
can't.
jail.
I know, and I think like everybody is expecting that that's what he's going to do, and it's like no, you can't necessarily do that when
You
he's
can't
doing
just assume
what-
everybody's trafficking.
Yeah, like you have to proceed with caution when you're doing that shit. So
See, I'm real Gen X. Attack first, ask questions later. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fucking dick it. Fuck it.
did you just say fucking dick it?
Dick it. She's
What you
dickered.
just said, like, just fucking dick
Dick her down like she's Jenny.
it.
Oh god, I made her leave.
A what?
Never mind.
An
Oh, I
avocado.
gotta go back and like those videos. I woke up and I saw them, but I didn't have enough coffee to be pressing.
You guys are so fucking loyal. I'm not that loyal. I don't know. Like, if it comes up on my screen, yeah, I'll like it and make a comment, but I don't go looking for them.
Well, she sent them to
I see
me.
people saying that all the time. Like they didn't like my video. They didn't like reply to my video or whatever. I'm like, I don't see anybody's fucking videos. I just see Rufus and Redford,
I love
and
Rufus and Redford. They're my favorite.
they're the best.
They are. They're so good. Rufus, I just want to give him snuggles.
And Rhonda, the new Brahma, that white,
Oh, she's so beautiful, and she had a
the
baby.
big floppy ears.
Yes. And when Rufus was like allowing like the entire family to eat with him, and the babies too, it was the sweetest thing. Like Jenny, if you don't know who Rufus is, he's almost 3,000-pound bull. He is a massive, massive, like red bull, like just beautiful. And his younger brother or whatever is Redford, and
I think it's
he's like 1,000 pounds smaller than him, and he's still fucking massive. But Redford, every once in a while thinks that he's going to be top dog. So he tries with Rufus, and Rufus has to put him in his place. And Rufus also takes every single fence his dad puts up, takes it down. He also impregnates the neighbor's cows, which pisses off the neighbor's bull because, well, the neighbor's bull's white and Redford's red, and it's just like, where'd this red baby come from? And it's a fucking entertaining thing. I much prefer to watch Farm Talk and Bull Talk and all of that stuff than a lot of the shit that happens on this algorithm.
I'm surprised
You
I
watch
haven't come
Unhinged
across.
Rancher?
I do. He's fucking hilarious. He's friends with that guy.
Yeah.
They're all connected. They talk to each other. I fucking laugh all the time. When he finds that stupid turtle that's just like in the middle of everywhere, like there's this one
He puts a tag on it?
Like, yeah, he puts like safety stuff on it so you can see the turtle.
He puts a tag on it so you can tell which one it is or whatever. He's tagging all the calves.
It's so funny. I don't know. If you're not watching like Bull and Cow Talk, you're missing out.
Well, I'm surprised I haven't come across it. I like all the farmy shit that comes up on TikTok.
I'll start sending it to you. And I'm going to start spamming doses with Rufus and Redford because I feel she's going to relate to Rufus and Redford.
He's so short.
Yeah, I feel that she'll like them. She'll vibe with Rufus's attitude. Like, he's got no fucks given, but yet he's a gentle soul. Like
Gentle giant.
a gentle giant. He will fuck or he'll love you.
And
There's
he's shorter than the bigger brother.
Redford's shorter than the bigger brother. No, I'm telling you, doses. I'm telling you, you'll like Rufus and Redford.
He likes the donks.
I know she does. I got some donkeys too that I follow. I got to check in and see how Cash's healing is. He had a hernia. Cash is a donkey. See that's where you have to find peace of mind here on TikTok is Farm Talk.
I know Cash.
You know Cash?
I'm waiting for some goat babies.
I started following Cash when the hurricane was coming because they would let Cash in the house, right? And I was like, there's this donkey walking around their fucking house. So then they had to go and get a barn house and turn the barn into this giant house because they let the animals in. And then this house had working dogs who had never been inside, never spoiled, never anything. And they're like, well, this isn't the way to live. So now they're totally spoiling these working dogs. There's this lady that is like every day she goes and throws the egg bucket and she's like, I'm here for the rent. She's fucking collecting the eggs. I love it. So they do. I think we could probably get doses to accept Rufus into her algorithm of farm animals. I just think she'll
I have
appreciate
a Rufus.
quality. You have a Rufus?
Yeah, he's similar. I think he's like 2,500 pounds, but he's not quite as big. But I should take
I
some videos of him.
I had this friend. They had a big dairy farm, and they had this huge fucking bull. And we go over and we'd be playing in the barn and stuff, and they have this like rope hanging from like the top of the barn, the rafters, and it had like a swing on it, and you would be swinging like over to one side to the other hay bale type thing, right? What I didn't know, and she didn't tell me until after, is like right below, like we were swinging right over the fucking bull. Like that could be dangerous if I fell.
Yeah,
Like, it could
sometimes
have
they're
been.
dangerous, sometimes they're chill.
Depends on
That's Have you ever been cowback riding? I got to go cowback riding. Yeah, that was interesting.
I was a bull rider for like 3 years,
Oh, cool.
so I rode a lot of cowbacks.
I dated a bull rider.
You didn't date me.
Say, you sure it wasn't pissy?
I was 19 years old, and I don't know if it was necessarily dating a bull. Let's just say we
Banging.
there was a really awesome, yeah, and there was a big old barn party, and we two-stepped all night long, and we were drag racing cars, and then we ended up at some other barn party and went into a field, and Garth Brooks' song "The Rodeo" was playing in the background, and we had a moment, and it was great.
So you were barn hopping and then went boinking.
Yeah, with a bull rider.
I can't say that wasn't me. It probably wasn't me, but
I don't know.
I've
Were
been
you
there a
out in
few
the
times.
Hay Bay? Were you out in the Hay Bay area?
Hay Bay?
Yeah.
No, we have a bunch of
Like-
barn dances in Metcalf.
Okay. Yeah. No, this was out like by like Hay Bay, right past like near the Napanee area.
Oh yeah, no, I don't go that far out.
Mm-hmm.
Stay close to home.
Can you lasso?
Yeah. 'Cause-
No,
You can't.
not really. No, I don't ride horses. My horses are too big to ride, so I don't ride them.
I'll let you practice.
We have a pony.
You have a pony?
My pony's just for the kids though, and he's like 17 years old now, I think. And the kids are all grown up, so we don't. He just eats hay, and he'll
Looks
die
good.
soon.
It just looks pretty.
Yeah.
I just had to take Benadryl. I'm hoping it kicks in because whatever's blooming around here can fuck right off.
Do you take your ponies for a walk? Like, just walk them. Walk them in the street.
Oh, he walks. He's got like a field and stuff. He just does his thing, but he doesn't like. We don't even let the kids ride him anymore because he's too old.
Aww. I'm watching this other one. I don't know the names of them, but this cow and this goat have become best friends, and they've been best friends for like 12 years or so. And the goat's coming to the end of his life, and so he snuggles up to the cow like all the time. And just,
That's Doses and Amy.
aw, that's beautiful.
Doses is a goat. Amy is the cow.
This is beautiful. Dosis is evil.
Facts.
You didn't say Dosis is evil.
Are we talking about ourselves in the third person?
I think she is, yeah. She is. Which, I mean, that doesn't really surprise me, but. Oh.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking old. Mother Nature, just fucking rain already so I can get this fucking knee cramp over with.
You don't have
Weirdo.
rain?
It still hasn't started. My body feels it though. Now I
Yeah,
have
sometimes it needs to rain and it needs to be soon.
to feel it in one of my knees. I'm like, fuck, it's rain already. I still got my fireplace on though to keep the air dry. I don't like wet and damp and cold. Sorry, I like wet and damp when it's warm, just not when it's cold.
Hey, sometimes wet and damp is good.
Yeah, when it's warm, not when
My
it's
girl.
cold.
I don't like sleeping in wet and damp. No. That's
Yeah,
not fun. That's not fun.
I'll just set up a tent just to sleep in it in the rain.
But I like sleeping in tents when it's raining. I got caught in a thunder and
Best.
lightning storm one time. It was really cool. I thought I was going to die, but it was still really cool.
I'm a big baby when it comes to sleeping in tents.
I didn't have to work today, which is really good because I was up all night last night.
Apparently y'all were. I don't know where the fuck. Jeez.
You were sleeping. You were
I
fucking
was.
sleeping.
I slept.
You were,
Yeah.
you slept for all of us, and we appreciate that. And now you're bitching over me. Like,
Dude.
at least you got
Do you
sleep.
get the beauty sleep I've been lacking?
Right?
I didn't go to bed last night. I think I was in bed by 10 last night. I think. And I slept right up till 5 o'clock. That's a lot for
I
me.
started work at 8.
Oh my goodness.
You
If I
guys
get
and Nick
called in
Smith
for-
kept me going till I got home from work. Almost. I was like 10 minutes away from being home when you guys left.
Left.
Where you went to sleep in your truck?
No, they were live till like 3 o'clock in the morning or something.
Yeah, it was
And
pretty
then
late.
I got done at 4, and then I just slept in my truck and woke up at 9 and went home.
Well, because, like, okay, Nick had started his live, right? But just before that, I was out with the dogs, and Kenny had phoned, and both Sarah and I missed his phone call. So clearly, we went on TikTok to see if he was on a live anywhere. And he was, and he needed us. So we were there. We were there.
Oh my god, I hate this new thing too with this fucking TikTok app. If I go to another app to do something real quick, you know how you can hear it for a bit? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're doing now, it's like literally 30 seconds and then it goes quiet. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Go. I need to get a good pet. Like, I need a pet worthy couch cover.
Pissy's about to lose his head.
No.
I'm fine.
I know the
One
area.
limb left.
I think he should be fine.
He already lost his legs and arms. He's just a torso going around on his little wiener walking for him.
Is it supposed to rain in this area like all weekend, Tess? Do you know that? Do you know if it's supposed to be raining all weekend?
I don't know, but I can look up. It's raining now. I'm getting fucking
I'm
wet.
supposed to take the kids out, and we're supposed to like go and like do some pictures and kind of like do like a back roads drive type thing. And
You should go to the Mud Bogs next weekend.
where?
Mud Bogs,
Where's that?
North Augusta.
I might.
If you've never been, it's pretty awesome.
Well, I got to take my son and my daughter-in-law out, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. Not technically my daughter-in-law. They're not married or anything, but I call her my daughter-in-law, so
Take him to the Mud Bogs. He's young.
they'd like it.
What is the mud box?
It's where everybody just collaborates and drives their trucks through the mud.
No.
Yeah.
There's like tractor
What we
pulls,
do in
truck
this
pulls.
area, we do weird things. We don't have a lot of entertainment other than that.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, I lived there for a little bit. I just sat on my ass the whole time and did nothing. I got a gym membership, and that was about as fun as it got for me, and that wasn't very fun.
Also, Piss, if you, over like the next 6 months to like 8 months, are looking, if you see anybody who's renting and not at a ridiculous price, like outside of the city, can you kind of give me a heads up?
Yep.
Would appreciate that.
What do you mean? What you looking for?
Like more of a country house, like something just on the outskirts of the city, something more.
Oh shit! I have. Yeah, I'll message you because I know a guy that has a house for rent. Do you want a whole house?
Yeah, if it's affordable and we can do it, yeah.
Okay, my dad knows the guy, and he's like 10 minutes from me. So yeah,
I can
I'll ask my
explain.
dad, and
Yeah, I'll private message you and I'll tell you like what we're looking for and the reason why. And yeah,
I'm sure you don't want to shake baseball bats at people all night.
I really don't. It gets tiring.
It's a good
They were
location for
loud
that.
last night. They were really loud. I don't know what they were doing in my alley, but I was about to go out. It was pissing my dog off.
Braver than me. I know they're all probably whacked out and cracked out, but I wouldn't want to go out and tackle them by myself.
I've done it. I've had to. I've had to do it a few
I mean,
times.
maybe I don't know. Maybe your height is intimidating to them, huh?
Like, I've had to like I grab my bat, I walk out, and oh, sorry, Crystal, I'm telling my fucking backyard stories again. Sorry.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, Crystal doesn't want to hear about the addiction problems that we have, or homeless, unhoused problems, right?
What? Because
So-
we're not talking about her getting high off a bunch of mushrooms in the woods somewhere and hanging out with Smurfs. I think she ate the Smurfs.
Crystal's hilarious.
Fucking weird. Like
Crystal might be
honestly
funnier
never-
than Shay doses.
I've never insulted her. I've never done anything, and for whatever reason, she fucking has such a hate on for me, and it's like,
No, but that's her thing though. Like if you're over here sitting with anybody, like if we're anybody in this circle over here, don't need a reason. Just they open their mouth and shit comes out.
Like I said last night, Crystal has to talk shit to us so her quote unquote friends will like her.
right.
That's like her new shtick. That's her new deal. That's all she does. And she'll do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the morning, like we've seen.
Yep. And she had no reason to fucking do whatever or anything for me, but she was up at the break of dawn to make sure she was recording our lives.
Yeah, for Samantha. And then Samantha stopped going live, and now she has no purpose in life.
Well, now she just goes to Nick Smith's live and he criticizes, like, apparently protecting women is a bad thing. Protecting children is a bad thing. Helping homeless is a bad thing. Saving a guy's life who's overdosing is a bad thing.
And that guy had a cage full of turkeys. She's like, that's animal abuse.
Uh-huh.
Having turkeys in a cage. Like
Raising
baby
tur-
turkeys in a cage.
Right now, because he was smoking weed by the turkeys.
You think that's what it was? I thought it was just the turkeys in the cage
No, I think it was
that
because
pissed her off.
I think it was because he was smoking some like quality strain.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
shows her intelligence. I would like for her to meet Rufus.
I don't know if Rufus would like her. You feel her vibe.
No, he can sense evil.
Listen, I can't do that. I can't name the food that I'm about to eat. Oh.
Yeah, I don't name my cows.
I don't know. Giving something a name that I'm about to eat just gives you a different connection.
Well, the guy with the turkeys, he's going to keep one of them because he's named the turkey. And then he's like, and I made the mistake of letting the turkey snuggle with me. So now I'm attached to the fucking turkey.
It's giving one a pardon.
Uh-huh. That would be me, though, if I had, like, a farm type, like, homestead or whatever. If I named the animals, I could not, like, end their lives at all. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I name my horses because I don't kill them. I sell them. So but my beef cows, fucking, they're whatever. They have numbers.
They have tagged with numbers.
I don't give a shit. Hold on. Red, red wine.
My.
I'm sorry, I had to.
That's something.
Maybe I should have took the water out. I don't want that part to get me banned. Oh.
Better get up here, you dink. There he is.
Don't call me a dick.
Dink it.
Dick.
A dink.
Dickus.
No,
You
no
dink
C.
it.
I gave you a happy Friday, bud.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Like a happy
Every
end.
Friday's happy.
It's a happy
Not
Friday.
happy ending,
Happy
no.
ending for the week.
Yeah, that's their bro code for a happy ending. Bro code for a happy ending.
Whatever you guys, whatever gets your funny tickled.
Well, it tickled our funny.
I bet it did.
Thank you for licking my tickle.
For ticking my lickle. Licking my what?
Happy Friday, bro.
Did you say pickle?
You gotta go to church twice on Sunday, bro.
Yes. I know.
If you miss church, you can come to Pastor Red and I'll just forgive you. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Suck it, you fucker. Suck it. Suck it, you bitch.
I will just
Oh.
need you to acquire cracker and some grape juice.
Yes, I have crackers.
Why do
I'm
your
playing
curtains remind me of like early Price is Right? Like I don't know what it is, but
It's like 1980s wallpaper.
right?
Come on down.
I thought it
Are
was
you
like
pissing again?
I thought it was texture. Who, me? No, I'm not. That's not my underwear.
Well, why are you in the bathroom?
Did you just say your curtains are texture?
I just thought it added some texture to the.
A pop of color. A little pop of color.
That's why I like that. That's orange. And then the couch is gray.
And you got orange pillows.
Put your other foot on top.
You like orange. They're not even like
There
they're
you are.
like the color of tangerine.
What?
Tangerine. That's the color.
Red. I'm fucking blind, okay? It's just orange. Don't get all fancy with me in colors.
I'm going fancy. That's a tangerine color pop.
Please don't go fancy.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I was hoping
My
you didn't
curtains
catch
are not
words
black.
when I said it, 'cause I caught it as I said it, and I'm like, fuck.
To be honest, you don't have the forehead for it. I gotta piss. I got a meeting.
Yeah. Freaky Deaky Friday. Well,
Why not?
I mean, it is a Freaky Deaky Friday. David just gave Piss a happy ending Friday, so.
Yep, it always happens in my life. Why is my green screen? It's just like, nope, we're going to pick up everything else. Oh, you whistling at me over there?
Ow.
Trying to see if I could hear Pissy pee.
Is that Rob Zombie? Rob Zombie does Brick House. It's awesome.
I would love to be at a Rob Zombie concert someday in my life.
Oh, I went to one in Montreal. It was amazing.
I can imagine so.
Pissy, you're knowing this, but when I said platinum blonde, you had no fucking clue.
Platinum blonde. Yeah. Do you know, did you throw up, Piss?
Who's platinum fucking blonde?
Come on.
Do I have to go to Spotify right now?
Like,
Did
did
you
he throw
throw
up
up?
after you gave him the Happy Friday ending or before?
No, did you throw up at your concert, Piss?
Oh.
Not that one. Not Rob Zombie.
Well,
No.
wasn't that great then?
No.
I got asked to leave a Michael Bublé concert.
You all bubbly? You all bubbly?
Do that.
You got what?
I was
She's like-
I got asked to leave a Michael Bublé concert. And
Wow.
it's just
She's like, I'm conservative. He's like, that's not gay enough.
Yeah.
escorted out by security. It was
Fucking Bublé.
Right?
and I was in the VIP section too, which made it that much more entertaining.
What the fuck did you do?
So
Doesn't matter. That's awesome.
to be fair, okay, I was out in the sun all day, going door to door. We were selling Tellus and shit like that, and a friend of mine was going through like a lot of trauma, so I helped him through his trauma, and then I drank 2 bottles of wine, and I probably had heat stroke, and I didn't realize, and I had these 2 tickets that was given to me by the son of the lady who shared the hospital room with my dad because he had a heart attack, and so her son was his sound guy, and he gave us these tickets, and I drank this wine in the sun. And apparently my cheering on Michael Bublé, which I thought was perfectly normal because I've done it like in many rock concerts and festivals and stuff, is not acceptable at a Michael Bublé concert.
David, be careful. I have to fly soon. Don't blow up that airplane.
He just blew up fucking Newfoundland.
Yeah. Watch. It was a big flyby.
As long as it's not crashing.
Yeah, baby. This is why I think America's great again.
Fucking
MAGA.
Look at that.
What are you playing?
It's funny, these guys are still running around on horses and I got jet bombers. Watch, I'm going to take this city, ready? I'm going to turn it to blue. Ready?
I'm going to take this city. Now there's nothing left.
Yeah.
you took the whole thing out.
Here
Yeah,
I am, just like
That's the
playing my
capital, too. And I'm going to keep it and not raise it. We're going to keep it and we're going to molest all the people and
Oh, that's horrible.
You know what?
This is what.
You know exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna.
You have a
gonna-
molest button?
That's right. There is. This is a giant molest. That's that robot. This is my molestation robot. Look at him. Look at it. Great death robot.
Great.
I love it. That's the way it works. Anyway.
And that's the story of Newfoundland.
Do you know what's awesome? Is I taught my son how to play this, then I bought him a copy. And he's better at it than me, man. He's kind of scary, actually. Because he just reads everything. I don't read stuff. I just want to click and blow shit up. But he's like,
What in
no,
the
Dad, you got to do
fucking
this
plenty
policy. What?
What in the fucking plenty of geezers is that fucking game?
It's called Civilization 6, not 20 geezers.
That's what you do all day.
Death robot. Okay.
There's death robots in it. That's right. That's how we roll, okay?
Have you showed those this game?
I think
Yes,
it's safer
One
for
sec.
old people to just play Tetris or something.
I play Monopoly Go. That's where I'm at.
I don't know computer games. I barely know Xbox games.
I know them because my son plays them, but I don't play them.
Oh God, realist. You could give them a bit by bit plan on what to do, and they wouldn't be able to follow through on shit. And
Hi, Danny.
Yeah.
Daniel's on. She's been prairie dogging a bit today too.
Is that what we're calling it when like they pop in and out?
Yep, just like when the poop does it in and out of the bumblehole. Prairie dog.
My dog. My son calls it turtle heading.
Where the fuck? Piss just went, huh?
He just left. He just dropped.
Oh, never mind. Daniel kind of came in, so there might be some mod troubles going on right now.
He's back.
I forgot Danielle was a mod.
Right? Turtle heading.
Well, she admitted it. As soon as you were gone, I was like, what the fuck? Piss left and say goodbye. I'm like, oh, never mind. Daniel's here. I'm
I
going to have
gotta
to...
unmod all the people I hate.
I was just going to say, I have to start all over. I have to unmod everybody and just let you guys fight for space.
Actually, everybody but me would be perfect.
You should set it up like a Mad Max type cage round and go from there. Survival of the fittest.
I have the property for it. Let's do it. I can set up a cage. Chicken wire.
Everybody, bring a mattress. Don't know where the fuck you're getting it from, but if you see a mattress like in the ditch and stuff, just bring it on over. We're building a pad to wrestle on.
My favorite wrestler growing up was Mankind, and he did some pretty insane wrestling, like outside of the WWE. He did like wrestling with tacks and barbed wire and broken glass and all that shit.
Mine was Green Bastard. Green Bastard. I fucking
Jake
love
Snake.
it.
Green
Yeah,
bastard.
Jake the Snake was cool too. I guess like I have favorite wrestlers depending on the generation of like wrestling, right? Like the 80s were different than the 90s.
Fuck, I went
Yeah,
to
I
a
was
Halloween.
like 5 before I realized it was fake.
I went to a Halloween party and someone dressed up as a Green Bastard and nobody had a fucking clue, but I loved it. I was so like, oh, I need to take my picture with this dude.
I always knew it was fake because my mom toured with Sweet Daddy Siki, and she was like friends with like the Hart family and Abdullah the Butcher, and I think she went out on a date with The Rock's dad, but Sweet Daddy Siki put an end to that. It's like, no, that's not going to happen.
I yelled out once. We went to wrestling. I don't know what brothers it was. It was some Bush brothers, not Bushwhack. But I don't think.
Bushwhackers.
Yeah, but I don't think it was them. I think there was another set of brothers. I don't know. Anyway, they came here and they were saying all kinds of shit about Canadians, and just at the right time, I guess I decided to scream out, "Kiss our Canadian asses!" But all of Scotiabank went really quiet. You could hear me so fucking clear, and they just turned around, pointed in the direction of where the voice came from. And they're like, "Shut the hell up!" I sit down. I'm like, "Yep."
That was me. That was me.
And then, I did so much with the wrestlers though in Impact Wrestling. Well, and when I say did so much, I mean hanging out. I didn't fuck them all.
Yeah, fuck off.
Whatever you say, Jenny, whatever you say.
This EC3 guy was fucking on me all night, and he just kept calling me Babs, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he went to WWE. I'm like, that's the dude that kept calling me Babs.
I think I'm gonna enjoy this very lazy day today. I'm gonna like organize my house better than that.
Smith,
Mr. Smith.
Friday. Who's gonna do that shit now on a Friday?
Me. Because I have time. It's either that or I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Like I haven't decided yet. I'm only on my second cup of coffee, okay? So come on up, Nick. Come on up. You're the next contestant on Jenny's Right. Oh, somebody's
Price
mad.
is wrong, bitch. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Fuck you, train.
Hey,
Oh,
listen.
fuck. What? What are we listening to?
So my last ex actually lives in the same area and worked for the rail companies. Did you want me to take care of some shit for you there, Pissy?
Well,
No,
you know
we're good.
Like I could totally get him to fuck up the tracks there and just make the trains kind of derail a little bit before getting into your town.
they're
I
doing
could do
really
that
well
too.
with that here because in Brockville they're building the bridge. They're like fixing the bridge. So we have to take this huge fucking detour that goes over the tracks, and now the tracks are like they already were completely fucked, but now they're even more
Oh, yeah,
fucked.
by Riverside.
Yes. And
Yeah, it's
like
terrible.
honestly, so many vehicles are going to be completely destroyed by the end of the summer. Like I'm seeing
Take Pearl Street or whatever. It sucks.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Steph.
Hey, honey, how are you guys doing?
This
Okay.
is it.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm starting to feel better. I don't know if I had the flu or just ate something that wasn't right, but yeah, a rough 24 hours.
Yeah, I had that this week too. It was like 24 hours of like throwing up, and then the next 24 hours of just feeling like I was completely drained and out of it and didn't want to function, but had to because I'm an adult.
Oh, fuck. It was a rough one. I had to stay in bed. I honestly did. I had to stay in bed. I had no choice.
Yeah, that's how it was when I got home from work the other day. It was like between feeling like as sick as I was, like I was puking, and on top of that, I had we found out about Dylan. I'm just like, yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna stay in bed.
You know, for me, it was that night that it started. It was when you guys were on the phone. I was fading in and out. I don't know if you noticed. And then the next thing I know, yeah, it was not good. I hung up with you guys and I made a mad dash for the washroom and I didn't come out.
I feel like we had a 3-hour conversation that you just were there, but you were not there.
That's kind of what it was. I was in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
It was a rough night.
Pissy, did you fall asleep, Pissy? Are you taking that nap?
Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you for that.
No problem. I'm glad you guys talked. Yeah.
Even though you threw it at me out of nowhere, but thank you.
I had no idea that was was about to happen. It was kind of like impromptu, so I was like, all right, I guess so.
It was very much impromptu. I
But it was
pop into
good.
your live. I'm like, you invite me in your live. I'm like, hey, and then you're like, let's
I'm
go.
closing
We're
it.
having a conversation. I'm
Well,
like,
because it was the three of us were there. It was like it was perfect, and I was like, I don't want to do this online. It's nobody's damn business. So let's do this offline.
no, it was nobody's business, and it didn't. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. So I just shut her down and called you both, and boom.
Cooking
I'm glad.
bacon.
And I was very glad to have that conversation.
Me too.
I'm having oven mini pizzas, and I added extra cheese on them, and they're delightful. Like,
What are you up to, Jenny?
Nothing. Just chilling. I can't do dishes. I can't do shit. So I'm just lying here.
Why no dishes?
Oh, there's plumbing problems in the house.
Oh, fabulous.
I need a new couch cover. That's my mission in life over the next like week or two is to find a pet-proof fucking couch cover.
I don't even
I don't
know.
know. One of the dogs peeked on the center cushion of my couch. So,
Oh, what a treat.
yeah. Like, thank you. Love you, assholes.
Mm.
Yeah, just do what newbies do. Throw a sheet over everything.
Well, usually, like, I have a blanket over the couch anyway. But Maisie decided last night that she didn't want the blanket on the couch. She wanted the blanket on the floor so she could snuggle on. But no, that's not.
Oh, pissy. I should do that. I should take out some bacon.
Chop up your bacon finely. Get some shredded cheese. Mix it in with your burger meat, and then do it. And then thank me after.
Now I'm already gonna do my sauteed mushrooms with a little barbecue sauce, and then I top them on top of the burger as well.
Oh, that's
I usually don't like mushrooms, but if you saute them with barbecue sauce and you put them on a burger, I can do that.
Yeah, I always I usually like
Steak, very good steak.
and then I'll top so my burger will be like the cheese with the mushrooms and the sauteed ones, and then I'll top them with the crispy fried onion chips kind of thing, and bacon.
I've been really into breaded shrimp right now and Asian dumplings.
Foodie, like lucky for levels up and stuff. So it's just like I'm going to chill, let the insulin do its thing, let it start dropping or whatever. And then of course he's on my ass about making supper, and I'm just like, yeah, I've got ground beef, I've got meat taken out, I'm going to do something, just give me a minute. I just need to stress and just fucking, it was only like it was like literally 5 after 5 or something like that. And he loses his fucking shit, goes and gets dressed, and he goes to the fucking nearest the corner store, and they sell these little nacho kits to buy nacho kits. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, well, I don't want to eat at 7 o'clock. And I'm just like, but you go buy nacho kits? I'm literally doing pasta, I'm doing spaghetti and meat sauce or whatever. Like, you could have put on a pot of sauce, like, you're that fucking desperate. But
Right.
like, what the fuck? And then I was just like, okay. So when he took off, like, out the door, I was like, okay, I got up, I started cooking, and he comes back, what, you don't want nachos? I'm like, nope, that wasn't the plan for today. I don't want nachos. So he goes on prepare nachos for him and his kid, and I go on and I make the pasta that I was planning on making all day, and I was eating before he was.
I haven't been cooking much over the past year, but like I'm a really good cook, right? And I just haven't been cooking a lot.
Yeah.
And my son has been indicating that I need to cook. And the only thing he wants is my homemade, like, I don't know whether you want to call it cottage pie or shepherd's pie. I'm not using lamb meat, so I guess it would be cottage pie, but he wants that.
Yeah. Like, listen, I'm not going to put, like, I do, like, when I do cook here, because I know I'm a good cook, and I do, like, yeah, he gets to benefit from that. He does get to benefit from that. Because when I cook, I don't cook cheap, quick, fast meals. Like, it's good. Well, some of you people have seen things that I cook. Like, you know what I mean? I'll show what I'm cooking, or I'll say what I'm cooking and stuff like that. So, yeah, lucky him. He gets to benefit from that.
I agree with you, Chris. Like, you and I are not very dramatic, and a third house would be great. Yeah, I'm for it.
Yeah. Talk to your friend.
Does this mean that Jenny and I are going to be sister wives? Is that how it's going to work? Like, what's...
Well, might as well. We do it on this app. We might as well get in the same fucking room.
There you go.
You said sister wives, and David comes in. Hey, David.
Well, of course. He's like the best buddy that's going to come over to all the wives, right?
We'll discuss that later. I mean, I'm not going to argue because I know the area you live in and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm not going to argue with this. Okay. But I do come with 2 dogs and a 20-year-old that stops by at least 4 times a week randomly.
Fuck that. Your kid will love us so much, he'll make it like 6 or 7 times a week.
He did that yesterday. I got home from work. I was not expecting him at all, right? So, you know, when you get home from like work or whatever, and you're just kind of trying to unwind, you just kick your shoes off, you're just sitting there. I was snacking. I was just getting to like that relaxing vibe. All of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. I don't know why he does this, but it was a knock at the door, and he just like barges right in. And I'm like, he was on his cell phone talking, not saying anything to me. And he's like, tells somebody on the phone, shut up. And I'm looking at him like, why are you telling me to shut up? And he's like, no, I'm not telling you to shut up, Mom. I'm telling this person to shut up. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. He's like, I don't either. And I'm like, why are you here? He's like, I'm not sure. But can you take me home?
I've got bitterness. Like, I do. I have resentfulness in me right now that I know, and I don't like it. I'm like, I resent a lot with them. And already I'm being all pitiful because in a month I'm leaving. I'm gone for 2 weeks, and I'm being, I don't know, pitiful. Like I'm just like, I'm going to make sure that whatever food is in the house, because I'm the one that buys the groceries every fucking time. I'm spending $250 to $300 a week on groceries, okay, for us, and that includes his kid, which is not my responsibility. But whatever, I'm just like, if I'm doing the cooking, I'm going to buy what I want because I do cook well. I do, like, you know what I mean? I'm not cheaping out on my food and stuff. So anyway, I'm just like, by the way that he's pushy and it's like, got to do things at his time and it's his way or no way kind of thing. Like, stuff. But anyway, so now I'm just like, I'm going to make sure that whatever food is in the house that I've already bought, that's what we're eating for the next month. I am not leaving you with a surplus of fucking food. I am canceling the coffee subscription that I do. Make sure that there's coffee in the house at all time via Amazon or whatever. I'm like, all that shit you're going to have to fucking do for yourself. I was like, I'm done. I'm just like,
It doesn't affect them the way you think it will, okay? Because like my dad was married to my mom for like 47 years before he passed away, okay? And she cooked every meal, every fucking day. And she went into the hospital because she wasn't always the healthiest, right? Like growing up and stuff, she'd go in the hospital for a week or she'd leave for a week. And she would make sure that there was food in the house, or she'd make sure that there's pre-made meals. And it didn't matter. He would order like 3 extra large pizzas so that there was always slices in the fridge. One time he went out and bought a box of T-bone steaks, forgot to put them in the freezer. So for the week, all we ate was T-bone steaks and eggs because that's the only thing he could cook. He attempted to make meatloaf the one time. That didn't work out. So all he ever did every time mom left was just buy takeout. Yeah. And we loved it because we were getting treated. We thought it was special because mom wouldn't do that. No, mom would cook. And when she cooked, it was like pork chops smothered in mushroom soup, which is absolutely fucking revolting. So it's not going to work out the way you think. They're going to embrace it. They're going to love it. They're going to be like, this Chinese is so good. Next day, this
yeah, no, we
so
don't have
good.
that luxury, Red. Okay, in the place that we're at, there's not that much luxury. Secondly, he can't barely fucking afford anything. Like every single time we order out now, I'm paying for it, and that's because I chose that I didn't want to cook. So I'm like, well, if I'm not cooking, I guess I'll pay for them too. You know what I mean? He can't. Yeah. He's going, like, he doesn't appreciate the shit that I do and the way that I do provide here and stuff like that. And he just wants to be all fucking pushy with me lately. No, I'm just, whatever.
Where
and
do you
if I do go and eat
chips? Where do you get your fish and chips? Yes, thank you. So good.
Oh, that's that little brown place on next to the water, eh?
Yeah.
Or brownish, reddish little shed place thingy.
It's really good. So he doesn't appreciate what you do for him, so you're gonna punish him by doing nothing. I like it.
Pretty much. I mean, just listen, you are complaining about the things that I do here. So when it's not here being provided for you, then you can figure it out. Whether you appreciate it or don't appreciate it or could care less if I do anything, that's on you, not me.
Yeah. I can respect that.
Like, I always make sure that when I make a big fucking supper or dinner, that there's always leftovers for his lunches. I'm always, like, even last night when he flipped out and did the thing that he was doing, I went ahead, continued to make the pasta dish, and I made sure that there was enough pasta left over so he could take it for lunch.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not going to fucking use nachos, like old fucking nachos for lunch.
Yeah, come back to the great area.
I do miss the scenery there. Oh my God. Because again, like I was there and I went through the whole bad breakup with my crazy ex there and stuff like that. And my soul's like I was always down by the water because that was my peace.
It is. It's hard to leave the river. Like once you're used to the river.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. I grew up in Newfoundland, like on a small island off the coast of Newfoundland. So I always had the ocean, right? So the water is my soothing.
I grew up on Lake Superior, so it's the same, right? Like I just love the water. I love the water. It was like Lake Superior and Lake Ontario were my 2 lakes. So absolutely beautiful. And like, did you know that you can go to Picton and they have this thing called Lake on a Mountain? And somehow, some way, and I'm not sure how it works, but Lake Superior connects into Lake Ontario, and it's so stunning. And there's a little shop there.
Ready?
Get the
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch.
You nuked it. Look at
Ready?
it go.
What's this?
He's gonna destroy it.
Ha ha!
Oh my god.
Pissy knocked him down. At least the plane didn't crash, I'm telling you.
David, you are such a unique person. I appreciate you for who you are.
Right at the fucking climax of what he was trying to show us, Pissy. Right at the climax. That was 10-11.
I don't know why you keep coming on Mama's bed because you're not allowed on here, okay? We've had this conversation. I can't even sit on my couch right now. Don't look at me like that.
And I get like a lot of things, like I get everything, and I completely get where Mama Laura's coming from this morning because she came up and was having a heart to heart with me. And it's tough, like I said, like to move back to the city and get my own space. It costs too much. This is so fucking expensive. And
Hey,
yes,
Blake.
I still go back to my buddy's place. Like I said, I still have a room there, and I still like I still have the key there. Like technically, that's my space there, but for me to just leave here altogether, I have so much that comes with me, right? Like this is all of my stuff, and I don't want my stuff to go into storage because it was just in storage for like 3 years straight, and I just got it out, and I'm like, and I've added to that, so I'm just like, I don't want to leave things behind. Like I worked hard and to get the things that I have, so it's like, it's frustrating on what to do.
But at the end of the day, too, things are just things, right? It's materialistic. Like I've had to do that. I was in a 5-year relationship. I had stepkids I absolutely adored, everything, and it just got to the point where like similar. I was buying all the groceries. I was paying for the oil to heat the house. I was paying rent every month. We had like a garden, so I was doing the gardening boxes. I was like doing all of that stuff. And the way I felt in the relationship, it was like I had to figure it out. Is this worth it or not worth it? And I ended up leaving.
I've done
Well, I
that
hope
too
you
as
have a
well,
good day
right?
at the wedding. Blake, I hope you enjoy your wedding, your sister's wedding.
I've done that twice. Like obviously leaving when I was divorcing, and then my crazy ex that I moved to Brockville for behind, and I was like, fuck. Yeah, so I've gained back a lot of things and a lot of, and it's a lot of, I know it's just things, but still.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I'll tell you, like, if you do decide and like you're coming back to this area or whatever, let me know and I'll come help set up and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, like, and the only reason, like, I want to be mostly, I guess, I keep saying I probably should just stick to Ottawa because I'm not mobile anymore, like, when it comes to driving and stuff. So I need to make sure that I stay in an area that has things like Uber or buses to get me where I need to go for my appointments, because out here I don't have that. Like, I can't even get to Ottawa. There's no buses from here to Ottawa. Nothing. It's like, fuck.
Well, it's only like an hour drive for me to get to Ottawa, so I can still come and help.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I'll be like, TikTok bitches, if you're in the area, I got about 8 2-4s and a bunch of shit to move. Let's get her done.
I'm going to take you and all your 9 toes, and we're going to go visit the Wellington Street regulars for fun, and you can yell at a megaphone.
Well, I like some of them.
Me too.
Okay.
That's why I go. I like some of them. I like some of them. I think it's fun.
Okay, pissy, but I ain't touching your teats.
Yep. I can drive you around. I know the area. I'm familiar.
Like even
And
when I was looking before, like and I was still driving, like I wanted to go like Kentville and stuff. Like I didn't want to be in the city. I kind of wanted to be outside the city.
I get that. Kentville right now is so expensive. It
Mhm.
really is.
Yeah.
And honestly, the way they're building it out, I don't like it. Like, how many fucking traffic circles does a small area need?
Yeah. Yeah.
And not one of them, not one driver in Kempville knows how to fucking properly use a traffic circle. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And then they're honking behind me, and it's like, I'm not moving because these motherfuckers have not stopped for 5 minutes, and I'm not going to get fucking T-boned, you asshole. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't like the layout of Kempville. It's oddly laid out. Now, like the Oxford Mills area and stuff, but again, because of like your mobility issues and stuff like that, I would say Oxford Mills is probably not an ideal.
What the fuck are you making pissy piss on now? Good God. Oh,
Your
I don't know how to cook bacon. It's on fire. Oh, he cut his
farm
bacon.
is in Kempville. Okay. Now, I will say that they have this like burger stand there. It's like that dairy burger stand or whatever. Oh my God, their burgers are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I will drive to Kempville when like if I'm craving like a really good burger, because I don't go to fast food joints and stuff. I'll go there. Yeah, the Dairy Barn. It's their burgers are fucking so good.
Yeah, that's where my good buddy lives. That's why I spend so much time down there. That's where we do our boating and stuff like that. He lives right on the fucking river. Like his backyard is the river.
I live like about a 3-minute walk from the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you're not supposed to be scratching by using the fucking table, because you knock things over. Stop it. Fucking stop it. Get your fuzz out of your mouth. Get out. Get away from my face.
So glad we know that she's talking to a dog.
The idea of food right now, I just can't do it.
No.
You have to eat those stuff. Like, you have to. You have to take care of your body.
I'm just drinking water and trying to keep coffee down.
I did turn the coffee pot back on because I said, well, we'll make sure it's nice and hot and ready for me to brew my next cup, but I never did get the next cup. So I'm just on my 2. I just had 2 today. That's it.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but Miss Steph is like probably the most stubbornest woman I've ever met. I love her, but she's stubborn as fuck and does not cave.
When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit when I'm wrong.
When you're wrong, yeah. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just stubborn. Like, you need to eat something. No, I'll have water and coffee. I'll live.
Yeah, because I'm trying to purge right now. I'm trying to just empty out whatever the hell is in my system that's making me feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee probably wasn't the smartest idea, but I needed it in order to get out of bed.
I couldn't do coffee the first day. I tried. And
Yeah, I
that's
know,
how
Chris.
Yeah, I was going to say definitely was. Yep. It was definitely triggered by Steffi.
I think
Why?
it's because I blocked him. I just didn't have the energy to argue. And the thing is that I am your friend. I am Jewish. I am telling you that things that you are saying are crossing a line. And I know that your heart is not in a hateful place. So make sure your mouth doesn't put you there, you know? And that's what I'm saying. You don't do that. Please stop saying the things that you're saying. It's hurtful and it's mean and it's untrue. And it's scary that you believe this. So as your friend, please
Yeah,
stop.
The
Please
stuff
stop.
that. Yeah.
And I know he's not. I know he's doubled down and all that because he said so in our conversation. So that's fine. You do what you're going to do because I don't control what other people do. So you're going to do what you're going to do, but I don't want to watch it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I'm not okay with it. It's not okay. It's not okay. None of it is okay.
And they know exactly what they're saying, though. That's the thing. You could try and give them the benefit of the doubt that they don't know what they're saying, or
They know. At this point, they know. Yeah. And I can't. I'm not okay with it. So therefore I will not support it. Therefore I am hitting the block button. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. This is what you want to do. You go do you. That's fine. But I'm not okay with it. I want this war to stop. I don't want to perpetuate it. I don't want to continue furthering people's hostility and hatred. I want it to stop. I do. And and I'll tell you something else. I feel bad about the Lisa situation, but I didn't want to go through another situation where here we are pretending that there was some wonderful friendship there. You know what I mean? And like, it's just not living in truth. And the thing is that had she come up and said, listen, I'm glad that we made up and everything is good now, I would have respected her and I would have understood and I would have, wanted her around with us while we're all mourning. But to do the, other stuff, it just felt so to me not authentic. And I just didn't want to do that to his memory. I wanted his memory, like I wanted all of us to, feel how we feel, but be in it really. You know what I mean? And we did. We all did.
I didn't pay any attention. I was not online yesterday until like last night, so I don't know what occurred.
Well, I'm talking about the day before. As for the day before, I'm back on the block list, and I'm more than okay with that. Me too.
We all got blocked on that day, though. All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happened in my live that morning, and then she blocked all of us because there was even people messaged me after, said that they were going to reach out to LB or whatever, and they're like, nope, I'm blocked. I'm like, yep.
Like a lot of people were probably upset with me, right, because of what I said, but what I was trying to avoid the drama. He wanted to make peace by avoiding the drama. And it wasn't because he was doing it to soothe anybody else. He was doing it for his own self-preservation type thing.
Right. He wanted less stress. But the thing is that you caused this stress. So at least be honest about it. Just say, like, at least in the end we made up and we left things in a good place. I would have respected that and she would have been welcome. But it was inauthentic what was being said. And I didn't want to play that. Like, I don't want to live in that. Like, it feels like that whenever there is a situation. We're going to make it about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my feeling and this and that.
When,
and it's like,
when that happened, when they, when people, when somebody said something to her in the boxes in the live, okay, and obviously came at her with some truths about stuff that she's done and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. She just kept saying, I didn't do it. And then she got dropped. Someone dropped her. And instead of saying, like, okay, this is obvious, listen, everybody's got high emotions right now. Everybody's hurting. Everybody's upset about it and stuff. I'm just going to walk away right now. She decided to stay there in the comments and trying to defend herself. So it's just like, there was just...
Well, that's why I didn't say anything, because at the end, like, that's when I got quiet, because I had made a statement to her saying, things are going to be said, things are going to be expressed. If you genuinely did make peace, then just respect.
And I also picked up for that because I was there that night that happened. It was my live. It was late at night. My live. Everybody was gone. It was just me and LB chatting. And Dylan was the one that came into the conversation in my live. It was like 12 o'clock at night. And I remember because my boyfriend came home because he was doing his late shift. And I was like, I'm like, sorry. It's like, I'll shut her down or whatever. And he said, no. He's like, it's fine. It's like, it's just like, because it was very quiet. It wasn't a loud live. And it was just me, LB, and Dylan. They made up. They hashed things out. They had peace. They did whatever. And we conversated for like a good hour after that. And it was fine. So I vouch for it. It did happen. I did see it. But whether or what Dylan did it for himself, for her, for whatever, yeah, okay, it happened, Lisabella. But obviously you still did the things that you did to him. And people are going to remember what you did to him.
People are still processing their feelings about it. Like, I do have a guilt complex for not helping more than I did. And then for feeling guilty for posting his fundraiser and encouraging my friends and family to donate. Because then in my mind, I'm going, did I just scam people I love? Shit, you know? And so that like could have all been avoided had we just not put that out on TikTok at all.
Yeah.
That would have been avoided. And we probably would have raised him a lot of money that would have helped him, you know, sustain himself and be more comfortable in life. So I you know, deep regrets right now is what's happening. And that's where I didn't want to, you know, indulge in the, oh, my friend, my story, my sorrow, you know, because we're all feeling very like sorrowful. You know, it's a very melancholy time.
Yeah. But I mean,
So-
being there for the conversation where, okay, yes, Dylan forgave her or whatever, even if it wasn't forgiveness or whatever, but decided like, listen, I just want peace. I don't want the drama. I don't want this. Like, this was only a couple of months ago. So you know what? Maybe there was a lot in his head and his heart right now just to make peace with things. Right? You know what I mean? So, but then even after that, and then to see her post yesterday or whatever she posted, or 2 days ago when she posted the picture of him, and then in the comments writes, we were going fishing this weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking bitch, please, come on. Like, no. Like, no. No.
Well, this is what I mean by like, and then this is where we play the games, the delusions. And I don't want to do that with this. I want to be in reality, you know? And the truth is that we weren't always good to Dylan because of the things that we heard. And now we have to live with that. That's the reality of the situation.
Well, like
may-
I never bought into that. I never.
I did.
That was
You know I did.
why.
I apologize for you, but I did. Doesn't make it right that I apologize. I will
Like-
forever regret that.
In the beginning, that's the main reason why Lisa and I stopped talking, was because of that.
Absolutely, it was. It was the reason why she terminated her friendship with you, because you wouldn't attack him for
Yeah.
the things you said about your fundraiser.
Yeah.
No, she wanted you to deal with it. Or I don't want to do that. I don't
Yeah,
want
just so because he's got cancer, and I like the kid, and what you are perceiving as a big deal is not a big deal to me. So I'm not going to be that person. Bella,
No, you made the right decision there.
sorry.
She made the mature decision there. But that's the thing. It caused a lot of problems that were unnecessary that didn't need to happen. So just be honest about that. And then, you know, stand in integrity. That's all it is. You made a mistake and that's it.
Yeah. But there's absolutely no integrity to try and make yourself look good by making up bullshit, like saying that you guys are going to go fishing this weekend. Like,
Yeah.
no, like, why? You're obviously just doing it to center yourself and to get, I don't know.
There was no fishing or anything this weekend. He was like just about a week and a half ago, him and I were having a conversation about hospice. It was probably about 2 weeks ago, about hospice and palliative care, and if I was, when I was able to come and see him, that, you know, depending on what we wanted to have planned, we would have had to make sure that all of his health affairs were in order and that he would have been healthy enough for whatever, even if it was just like a short drive around town or
We brought these things up. We brought these things up when we were talking about it. When it was initially me, Kenny, and a couple others, like, we were talking about what we could do, and we were talking about getting him out for fishing. And it was Kenny. Kenny was the one that was stepping up and saying, I will go get him, and I will, whether it's just taking him down on a dock somewhere to go fishing. And we were just like, hey, as long as, you know, we have she knows something about the fishing, tours or whatever that goes there. And then LB's like, yeah, my friend has a fishing boat. I'll check into it. That's the last of it. That is the only and last thing that LB had to do with that whole conversation.
Yeah. Yep. And like,
And then just pop
Yeah,
up and say, well, we were going to go fishing this weekend. Well, hello, Lisa Bella, like, you passed on Sunday. That's a week out from the week with someone in Dylan's situation. Don't you think you should be checking in with them on, a daily or every second daily basis kind of thing to make sure he's feeling up to it to go fishing this weekend? But he wouldn't have been able to do that because he passed on Sunday.
and that's the thing, like for mine and his plans, right? Like I had told him because I have to get my fuel filter looked at, right? And so I said, let me get a couple paychecks like under my belt so I can get my fuel filter fixed and be able to get down there. And we'll have to talk to your doctor and make sure everything would be possible. And it wasn't like a fishing trip that we were talking about. It was like maybe just going out for a drive, like a little backroads country drive, or meeting up with like people in that area, like Kenny and stuff like that. And like, just going out for a coffee or a nice little lunch or something like that. If he was able to do it. If he wasn't able to do it, we were going to go to where he was. Like I was going to go to where he was and just like kind of hang out with him, maybe bring it to him, so that he didn't have to.
Well, because there was a second conversation after we had that big conversation ourselves, and LB was there, and she said what she would do or whatever when Oscar brought it up. There was another conversation after that, and that conversation included Dylan. Dylan was there for that conversation when we talked about it, and it did perk him up. It did get him excited. He was like, yeah, I love to go fishing, and if I finally get some energy for it, like, you know what I mean? It was a conversation that we had with Dylan to let him know. We weren't just going to fucking show up and surprise him and say, yo, you're going fishing today. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
and yeah, what he was doing was expressing the things that he wanted to be able to do. Like, for example, like it was a couple of weeks ago, it was perch season was starting. He liked to fish, he liked going fishing. Came into play is that if he wasn't in the hospital, he wasn't dealing with the health issues that he was dealing with, that's what he would have been doing. He would have been going fishing. He would have been excited to start camping. He was, things like that. So we were trying to figure out ways.
The app. I did not. It was his friend Senna. She was telling Jimmy, and I've explained this to Isaac, and he knows this. I guess he forgot, but she was using it as an excuse for why Isaac was doing what Isaac was doing when Jimmy and Isaac were going back and forth together like a ping pong table, and she's the one that used it as an excuse. If I can say that word, okay? I don't know. But that's where I said, you'd think somebody who had dealt with this would be kinder. And I stand by that. I didn't say anything wrong. So what I did apologize to him for was if somehow, I managed to make things more difficult for him, and then that I am sorry for. But I stand by the fact that if you have seen what that does to somebody, then, it's very important that you be responsible and not hurt somebody and push them to that place.
Yeah. But that's the sad thing with them, though, because those people over there, they apparently have had these said experiences and stuff like that would make any sane, normal person think, I am not going to say anything to someone I dislike or hate right now because of the situation you're going through. Like Isaac losing his brother. Sammy Sour Dog, she apparently had cancer or is cancer, still taking cancer meds, and she's got a fucking different illness every other day. And then her mom decides to stroke out because Sammy's bullshit or whatever turned into a wellness check and blah, 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 blah. But all this stuff, like they've all been through certain situations and they should know better on how to act towards people. But they don't care. They don't, you know what I mean? They just don't care. They're not concerned about it.
And that's
They
why I
didn't
hit the
learn
block
anything from
button.
their life
I
experiences.
don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to be privy to it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not okay with it. So, you know,
I'm not okay.
that's
with
just
it.
where I stand. I support people that are, you know, good people that are trying to get truth out there, that are strong and smart and use this platform for bigger things that actually mean something and will make this world a better place.
Yeah.
Respect that. I respect that a lot. So that's where I stand, and that's why I did what I did. And the loss of a friend, it was not a good time. It's never a good time. But I'm dealing with my mom. I'm dealing with my dad, who's very not well either. You know, it's been a lot. There's been a lot of headaches. There's a lot more stress on us than there has ever been. So, you know, I'm physically ill. I don't know that it wasn't something I ate, but I don't know that it wasn't just the stress that I'm under right now. My body's reacting to it. But I have to do what I have to do in order to keep myself safe and healthy. And that sometimes means saying, I can't be a part of this. I can't watch this. I just got to hit the block button and let you do what you're going to do. And, you know, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And maybe, just maybe, we will unblock each other. Maybe, just maybe, you know, things will become peaceful and civil. But right now, where it stands, there's no win. There's no win. I'm not going to change anything that you're saying or doing, and you're not going to change anything I'm saying or doing. So
Yeah.
there's no point in butting heads. It's just a waste of both of our time.
Yeah.
So I wish them all good luck from a distance. I don't have anything negative to say. I just don't want to be a part of it.
No, I respect my own block button. Let's just say that if they've been
Yep.
blocked, they've stayed blocked.
Not Zena, Senna. Senna.
Yeah.
No,
What? I am so sad that he is not going to come into the room. You know what I mean? Like, I keep waiting for him to come in.
JD doesn't know shit, Pissy. She's off doing her own thing. She don't care what we're doing.
What?
I'm just laughing at Pissy.
Oh, I was like, what happened? Oh my God, I missed that. JD's the sweetest lady ever.
Yeah, no, but Pissy blocked her. I'm like, she don't know. She had other priorities and things to do today, so she couldn't stick around with us. So she's not even fucking know she's blocked. Let her go off and gallivant with herself. Fucking gloating. I'm just getting out of the hot tub, but I've got things to do. Fuck you, bitch.
It's so funny. She's a lovely lady. She really is.
Yeah. That's right, Pissy. Fuck her and her paddle too.
Yesterday she went like on an 8-mile hike or something like that in the woods, the nature.
Yeah. She's gone to, I know she has to see physiotherapist today. I'm like, probably. Fucking 8 kilometers later when her poor little body's always sore. I'm like, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, good for her.
How's the bacon, Pissy? Just well done?
Yeah, like honestly, like I didn't even know that my name was mentioned yesterday in that live because I paid no attention.
Oh, you were mentioned as well?
Apparently, according to Johnny,
Well, they don't miss. They don't miss at all. They fucking bring up everybody. I'm just saying, they don't miss a name.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I hope I answered all questions. That's all I can say.
Bacon sandwich. Yeah, well, ask us the bacon.
I found out some stuff too that I don't know that I really want to say online. But I was pretty disgusted to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
recently.
I don't know if it was recent, but just the idea of doing that to somebody else, especially our friend, it just kind of didn't sit well with me. So I lost a lot of respect across the board, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, after the last couple of days, just hearing them going on the way that they are, nothing is going. I don't think anything's going to be shocking anymore. Like, I already thought that they could be as deplorable as they could be, and then that was proven wrong because the last couple of days proved it wrong. They are worse than I even imagined.
Well, let's put it this way: if it gets any worse, then maybe I will. But right now, let's give the benefit of the doubt that it's all that is just emotions high, just heightened emotions right now because everybody's feeling differently and maybe going through their own little roller coaster of emotions, because we don't know. So maybe it'll pass. Hopefully it will. I don't think it's right what's being said about Julie or being done to Julie. I have a really big problem with that. She doesn't deserve any of this. She was like she was just like you, Jenny, and JD and Red and Bellfire, like where you guys stepped in as a mom. You guys would mother and love and take care of and make sure he was fed, and doses as part of that group too. Like there were so many people that actually like took that role.
Big sister, so much. Like he really did. Like
Nobody should doubt the way that anybody is feeling right now or anybody is grieving right now, because grief is a very personal thing. It's very different for each death too. Like the way that I'm crying, like the way that I'm emotionally responding, I'm more emotional than I was when my 28-year-old friend passed away from the same disease.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is bringing up that. So this is kind of like magnifying what went through there, because there was ups and downs with that friendship too, right? That nobody has a perfect, the very rare situation where there's perfect love and unconditional love. So you battle.
Break my heart to see a young child lose their battle with cancer because it hits so close to home. But I'm definitely going to grieve differently, even if I don't know them. I will grieve that loss because it hits so close to home. But it's not going to be the same as how I grieve for my daughter.
Right.
You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that it's less valid, because I didn't know the person. Oh shit,
Exactly.
of JD and she shows up. Oh shit, fucking, I'm hiding under the blanket. Hold on.
Hey, JD.
I'm hiding under my bed. Hiding under the bed.
We're all listen. I've cried on the phone with Red. I've cried on the phone with Bellfire. I've cried on the phone with a few other people that are in our group, and it was genuine. You know what I mean? I didn't sit there feeling one way or the other way. I just was grateful to have somebody to feel these emotions with. So you don't criticize people in grief. You just don't. And if you're going to understand that can be done to you as well, it can easily be turned on you just as quickly. And you're not going to want that out there. You're not going to want to deal with that with other people knowing that that's who you were in that circumstance, because it goes both ways, Yeah. We all have regrets. We all made mistakes, but we've also hopefully been accountable for them and made peace. Because those that didn't are going to have to live with that now.
And the thing is, like, even for me right now, like, I know, I know a lot of people are saying what they want to say, and people are angry on that side, and I'm just, and Steph knows this, like, I'm staying quiet as I can on it. I'm not saying anything to them, because if I do, it's not going to be good. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. I want to, again, like with private conversations, with knowing who he was and knowing everything, I want to protect his peace in death right now. I just want to protect his peace.
Exactly. Rest in peace and save his memory. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like it may have been the way it went down. Everything that went down was not what he had wanted. Um, and yeah, like there's not much else that we can do other than protect that peace in this moment. Protect his peace in death. That's the only thing that I feel like I can do.
Same. So to Lisa, I say I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry if I was harsh. But at the same point, I just didn't want to do it again, where we're, making something look like something else for the sake of content. I can't. This is not about content at all. This is about a really nice person who tried to do really well by all of us. So I am sorry if I was harsh.
Pissy, no. What did I mean? I told you. Listen, she walked in the room. I said, I'm going under the bed. That's all I said. And you want me to insult her? Nope. Listen, it's Friday. I want to live this weekend.
Where's JD? Is she still here? Good.
Yeah. Jenny left. Jenny's not here anymore.
Janet's here. Hi, Janet. Janet. I love you. You know that song? The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, because when JD takes out her paddle for me, it's with vegetable oil, and that stings more than like baby oil or like coconut oil. There's a different sting. I hide. Yeah. Hey JD, how was your day?
It's been going good so far. Thanks for
Nice.
asking. I come in here though, and then all of a sudden you're saying something about hiding under the bed. I'm like, what the hell? What did I do?
You didn't do anything. It was all Pissy's fault.
Where did she go?
Pissy booted her probably.
Oh my God. That's
He won't boot me. He can't boot Jenny because it's Jenny's live, but we're his sister wives, so we can't be booted.
JD.
Wee! Is that what you're saying? She's like, I get booted. Like,
knows happy wives makes for a happy life.
Mm-hmm.
happy spouse, happy house.
Yeah, but it's happy spouses. Happy spouses. Yeah. We need wedding photos.
She was Pissy. She fucking just bragging about all the shit she did today in like 3 seconds before she got.
So you're the first wife, which would make me the second wife. So we now need to have like a wedding picture thing too, like.
For the sister wife ceremony. What do they call them?
Yeah.
Commitment ceremonies.
Yeah.
Well, at least I won't be as tired now.
Why is that?
Because there's more sister wives to fuck them. I mean,
Oh, I see. It's a chore, is it? Yeah.
That's right. There's more than one wife. We split the chores. Split it right down the fucking middle.
Yeah. Her blood sugar is low. I have to go and handle the shit. If my fibro is flaring, she's got to go handle the shit.
You meant to say clout instead of country.
I actually thought that maybe there was like a Pistafristan or town or whatever you would want to call it.
Yeah.
Country.
He over there taking notes from Matt Hugh on how to build his own fucking community.
Okay, if we have a reception wedding, okay, we have to serve. You know how you get little like gifts and stuff at the end of it? It has to be like a bag of pistachios. So yeah, the Christopherson family pistachios. Yeah, I know.
I don't
That was
get it.
weird.
Okay. You don't want any of those yucky mints? Tastes like soap?
No, we are gonna get like flavored pistachios and put them like that. Yeah, yeah. It just works. It works with the name.
You kick me all you like.
Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Pistachios. Yeah, pistachios. That's exactly what it is. He gets it. See? He understands me. He understands me.
Why don't we just do pistols?
Listen, we're already starting to argue as wives. Like this is
I don't know. I'm thinking pistols, at the end of the shotgun wedding.
Don't you have to listen to the first wife though? Isn't that how it works? Like she's like the senior.
no. No.
Dude, go back and watch Sister Wives. Oh, wait.
No.
In the end, it was the newest wife that took over everything. That
Robin.
bitch. That fucking
Yeah.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was so sad when I think it was like Christine's son or not Christine.
Janelle Sutton.
Janelle's son.
Yeah,
That was so sad. Like I didn't watch the show like on a weekly basis or anything, but I'd watch like clips and stuff like that. And yeah, my heart broke for them when that happened. Not so much Cody, but for the wives, like my heart.
Fuck yeah.
Cody was the reason, if you want to know the truth. Cody started to push him away during COVID, and he started to push away all the other wives, and he used the COVID as the excuse. They didn't want to do the mandates. They didn't want to wash everything. They didn't want to wear masks and all this other bullshit. And he would be like maskless with Robin, as we saw on TV, but then wear a mask with the other wives. Like, it was just really fucking strange.
Yeah,
So
Cody was pissed off with Janelle when Janelle chose to spend Christmas with her kids. Because of me.
And then that, you have to understand that kid went and joined the army. So he's come back with PTSD. You know that. And so he's wrestling with that. Now he's wrestling with the fact that his mom's being constantly disrespected and shitted on. And as a result, he has no relationship with his father.
Yeah, he couldn't deal with it.
I felt like watching that whole thing where Cody and Robin are talking, fake tears galore. And that woman can turn it on and turn it off. But when it comes to him, I feel like all he could do was talk about himself, and he still doesn't he's not living in truth. Otherwise, he would be saying, I screwed up. I should have been there for my kid. I wasn't. I'm still making that same mistake when it comes to Gabriel. So,
But I would so love to be on that show, Survivor. There's another version, but it's not. It's like wilderness survival or something like that, and they put you in some place in like Alaska, and you have to like build a shelter, and they leave you with like nothing. Very, very little. Like they leave you with nothing. You have to build your shelter, everything, and then survive Alaska. I think that would.
Yeah, I watched that. I forget what
Yeah.
that show was.
Yeah, they have to, when they leave, they have to like fire off a flare gun type thing. And it could be for anything. Like it's something you ate, something, you got injured. A lot of that happened. You're in a group of 3. Yes, we are. It's a threesome.
I like the title.
It's a threesome with 29 toes.
That makes
Which again,
You need extra toes for anyway.
right?
He's gonna keep me the longest because I kick the less hardest.
I think it was Alone that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that show's cool too. I like that. Alone. They have to like hunt and everything like that. That would be cool. There's another show that they were doing, and they were just showing like people that choose to live like off grid and stuff. And there's like this one lady, she's like in the middle of nowhere, but it's like an airport for like the cargo planes to stop and fuel up who are bringing in supplies to even further remote areas. And then a couple other different couples, and this one guy that lives like basically in this shack that he built in the middle of absolute fuck nowhere, Alaska. But then I start thinking, like, I'll watch these shows with Maisie, right? And like me and my bulldog will be sitting there watching, and I feel that she thinks, because she can hear their dogs and see the dogs and the animals, so she's really fascinated with it. And we both are thinking, like, oh, that would be so much fun to do and all that stuff. Meanwhile, like, we're sitting on the couch, cuddled up in our blankets, eating snacks. And like Maisie doesn't even like to go pee when it's snowing. She doesn't like the snow because her bits get cold. So she's like, I don't think we'd survive. I don't think we'd survive in Alaska. But if they did that in like, I don't know, like Arizona or somewhere, Florida, somewhere nice and warm,
If they're all you bitches to survive in Newfoundland.
I could do it. I could do it. I would be able to survive in Newfoundland. But that's only because I'm from the north.
You can't do a fucking show there because as soon as you stick someone in the middle of nowhere, there's always going to be somebody in the bushes being like, why don't you come on over for a cup of tea? So it's going to ruin the show.
Right, Piss? They do, and she hates it. Like she hates it. Her little nipples gets cold. Her bits get cold. She's like, I want nothing to do with this.
I learned how to pee standing up. Why can't the dogs do it? Oh, they are standing up.
Okay, so my Shih Tzu, she's a female, right? But she pees with like, she lifts her leg when she goes pee. It's quite comical, and she loves the snow. She'll go outside and she'll like run and roll in the snow and dig holes in the snow and play in the snow. No fucking problem. My bulldog, on the other hand, is like, what the fuck is this shit? Why does it come around every year? I'm done with it after the first snowfall.
I dropped my bits in my own toilet bowl today, and I almost proved it right here, smack on TikTok.
Like, we have to shovel an area for Maisie to use because she refuses to go if she has to walk in a foot.
So we could go.
Come on, keep going, or we're going without you.
Oh, we're going. Oh, you're gonna get kicked off the island. We're gonna take the car, and you'll come out of.
Way over there because he doesn't have any other spots, and it's your turn because that's the only animal I can play. Ready with my animal card. Here's my sponsorship. Okay, I have to pee. I need you to watch the phone because every time I leave the phone, these weirdos seem to do this shit that makes it have to do puzzles and shit. So, you have the phone. You are in charge of the phone.
Outdoors Guy, great outdoors guy. How's it going? You ever play this game? It's called Ark Nova. It's a great game. Get together with a bunch of friends, smoke a little, drink a little. You'll have a great time. Actually, you'll have a great time if you like playing board games anyways, without drinking or smoking. Yeah, take a look at it. We use a website called boardgamegeek.com. And then you type in Ark Nova, A-R-K space Nova. You can buy it from Amazon. The guy who made it is a German guy, Matthias Wigge, W-I-G-G-E. And then Matthias, M-A-T-H-I-A-S. It has a whole bunch of different zoo maps on there. You have to build a zoo and get your... Remember the old-fashioned tickets you used to get from movie theaters? Well, motor move. Move. Take a look at it online. It's actually a really fun game. We play it pretty much every day. The great outdoors guy says he's never heard of the game, but I told him about it, and I told him to go to boardgamegeek.com and type in Ark Nova, and then watch it.
Oh, Board Game Geek, is that the guy that plays out the, what happened to the phone?
I should really get up and put some pants on.
It's no